What's up YouTube, it's Absol TCG here and welcome back to another TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're going to be playing Gholdengo with the Lunatone and Solrock package, but also with Mega Lucario EX. And there's a good reason for that. Mega Absol and Mega Kangaskhan has slowly but steadily taken over the format with tons of Cornerstone. And we have a very bad time up against Cornerstone. And that's where Mega Lucario can come in handy. If you are able to, of course, get two fighting type energies accelerated onto your Mega Lucario, you can instantly take care of something like, for example, a Cornerstone, even when stuff like a Bravery Charm is equipped. So that's the attack card with Prime Catcher. You can also reset the attack effect. You have a couple of Turos in the 60, and the Cypher Maniac could allow you to get that Lucario on top of the deck to draw it out. Other than that, the deck is pretty much the same stuff. Instead of going for Precious Trolley, there's Prime Catcher as the ace pack card, so we have 2 copies of Buddy Poffin and 2 copies of Nazball on top of the fighting gongs in here. So hopefully you guys are excited for the innovation on Gholdengo. If you guys are, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Helps out in many ways to support the channel. I am forever grateful if you would do so. So fresh from the kitchen here is Gholdengo Mega Lucario. So let's dive into the rank ladder already. We are here at the master rank, so it's gonna be awesome regardless. And yeah, also go check out the sponsors. They make the content possible on the channel. Here we have dragonshield.com for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. Link down below. You can get 5% off using that coupon ZAPDOS5. There is PokemonStore.com for your TCG Live code card needs. You can get them with instant email delivery, 5% off as well. And cardmarket.com for European players where you're able to buy as well as sell cards to people all across Europe. Use that referral name ZAPDOSTCG to help support the channel. Do we want to go first? If we go second, we have access to Arven. I guess I'll lead. I'm actually better off going second in my opinion. You can actually attack very easily with the Solrock, which I found to be very strong. And we lead off here with Riolu. It's the 70 HP Riolu, by the way. So we also come back with the Arven, so we can get Air Balloon. We can instantly attack the Dreepy right there. The cool news is that Mega Lucario can also take care of something like Fezandipti, which is also very cool to see. And we also can, of course, resort to the power of Gholdengo itself to just one-shot a lot of these opponents. We have Prime Catcher in hand. So for all I am interested in, I could technically go and knock out the Dusknoir. Or I could knock out the Dreepy with 1 energy. I think that knocking out the Dreepy here is probably better. Let's lead out with Buddy Poffin, get some Gimme Ghouls while we're at it. And yeah, I think at that point we can just go for the... I could go for an Arven here. It's probably better. And let's get ourselves Nazball for more setup. Or maybe Buddy Poffin. It's even better. Although there is only... yeah, there could be like the Genesect that I could potentially get out. There's a lot of Turo. So probably will lead towards something like that. And I will also get the Air Balloon on top of Lunatone and Solrock. So that's going to be the main plan of action. I will go Nazball, get Gholdengo out. Actually, get the Genesect out. I think Mega Lucario is prized, so there's nothing we can do about that. I'm not going to be playing stuff like, for example, the Redeemable Tickle just for that reason. We probably will draw it out of prize cards quite convincingly. Another Fighting Gong here, getting ourselves Lunatone. Yeah, no, we already have Lunatone. It's going to have to be Solrock, yeah. Don't misplay here. Then we're going to be leading off with the Metallic Signal to thin this out. 2 of these. Let's go. Getting an energy onto the Solrock at one point as well. So it's going to be Lunar Cycle. So more stuff here. I don't know if they're going to Iono or not. Probably. So I'm going to leave with the Fighting Gong in hand. They can also item lock. This is an archetype that loves to item lock. So it's actually not too bad of an idea just to go for the energy proactively. Accelerate the energy to the Solrock, and as we're gonna be item locked at one point, is actually not bad. Going for that Prime Catcher already, knocking out the Dreepy with the energy. Here we go, Cosmic Beam, putting up instant pressure. If I can find Mega Lucario, it's also very great in the late game to just evolve it out of nowhere, which I love to do with an archetype like this. Still, no Mega Lucario, so we're gonna have to make do with the Gholdengo to push ourselves to some victory here, getting ourselves stuff like, for example, Balsasaurus, very awesome card in the 60. Nice stretcher instantly, Dreepy going back. Are they gonna item lock us? There's gonna be an Ultra Ball. Getting rid of Counter Catcher. They know we have Air Balloon, so that makes sense. Latias as well. Okay, and then probably a Lily's Determination. If they're playing out their hand completely, it seems like, yeah. A Lily's Determination. cool news is they need like Candy and Dragapult, and they just attach the Luminous, so we do buy ourselves an additional turn. There's 2 Turo in this 60, so you don't have to worry about getting trapped left and right. You can get rid of bench hitters, and stuff like Clutch and all that does damage your Pokemon, so at one point you can pick them up. The Budu is coming to town. Solrock will have no problems with that whatsoever. We will have access to double Gholdengo, and yeah, against stuff like a Cornerstone, you can just try to attack with Riolu. Riolu can also make quite the difference here. There's a world out there we can also add in a Fighting Premium Pro instead of the Vitality Band that we're currently using. Vitality Band is nice to just hit for 80 damage with your fella, but yeah, maybe the Premium Power Pro could be also a very nice bonus. So Gholdengo right here. Gholdengo right here again. We can go for Metallic Signal. I'm getting one of these. I don't know if we should draw any further, although getting the Balsasaurus here, it's not going to be changing too much, I would say. Also, knocking out Budu feels pretty great. What I could be doing, yeah, there still needs to be a lot more that needs to be done, so I'm actually going to go for the Lunar Cycle. Yeah, Fighting Gong as well. I'll be attaching an energy onto a Gholdengo. And I actually don't need anything else, so I'm just gonna draw some cards. I don't know if they're gonna go for an Iono here. I hope not. And go for another coin bonus. There's no Balsasaurus that we drew, but I will go for the Cypher Maniac here. And I have a ton of items and stuff in hand, so because we have Earthen Vessel here, I think the best plan of action with Cypher Maniac is just to go, I would say, Vessel. That means I can get all the energies out the deck, even if I get Iono, which is the best plan of action. I'll just put these on top and attack with my Cosmic. I could also proactively get the Air Balloon right here, but it's gonna be better if I hang on to it. Even though like there's Jamming Tower, I could actually get rid of that because of stuff like Artisan. They probably will try and gust up my Genesect, so maybe they did throw away counter catchers, right? If I'm being, yeah, there's one counter catcher right there, but they could still go for Balsasaurus, I suppose. Maybe I should have put up Artisan and the Earthen Vessels here. Maybe. I also got rid of Prime Catcher, so getting out the active position will have to happen with the help of... Yeah, I wonder how this will go. I still have 2 Turos. Maybe I should have put on top maybe Turo and Earthen Vessel. I have a lot of stuff in hand currently. I don't know if they will Iono. If they Iono, I already have access to 2 copies of the Earthen Vessel. But being trapped in the active position also doesn't feel very great. The Genesect being trapped will be slapped with a ton of damage. If I do not find Turo at that point, that would be bad. So I think the Cypher Maniac would have been better going for something like, maybe they're gonna go for another Lily's Determination here. 2 cards in hand. Counter Catcher, Genesect, yeah, 100%. Oh no, Gholdengo? What? Yeah, they want to try to go for the 2, yeah, knocking this out and knocking the other one out all together here. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense, but we will 100% knock out the Dragapult right there. It's gonna happen. I know I will actually draw into my Earthen Vessel. That means I have enough here. I'm just gonna draw with coin bonus. First, Earthen Vessel, what a surprise. Okay, yeah, they just concede. I'm just gonna blow them up, play Picnic Basket, and be done with it. So, very nice. I did not even have to showcase Mega Lucario at all. Interesting. Yeah, maybe switching out the Vitality Band for the Fighting Premium Pro or the Premium Power Pro is not the worst thing ever, but it still works like a charm. Having access to Vitality Band can push you to some bigger numbers. Like, I think you can go for like 280. I don't know if there's any like colors types out there that you want to hit. Maybe it could happen. Now, you already... The cool thing with the Mega Lucario is that you deal with Blood Moon, you can deal with Fezandipti. So that's the beauty about it. You can evolve when you feel like it. Even though it's a 3-prize Pokemon, you don't always have to evolve it. And because you have access to the Buddy Puffin, you always can get Riolu out if you need to. This 60 is also, with the high amount of Cypher Maniac, wants to go second most of the time. But if you do go first, it's not too bad. Okay, they're immediately seeing the sun and the moon in combination with a buddy puff. And looks like the opponent has Monkey Door. This is a very interesting hand. Looks like we're gonna be up against Mega Absol. Okay. They are going first, so. And the Precious Trolley raw in hand. Believe it or not. They can retreat, get the Mega Kangaskhan, but we can prepare with Riolu. If we do have access to at least a great supporter here. An energy will be already satisfying as well. Okay. Look at this one. Drawing 2 cards with the Kangaskhan. They did not go for Latias, so interesting. We do have some time, I suppose. Mega Lucario already in hand. That's funny. I'll lead off with Artisan. Get the Artisan activated. And I will grab myself. Yeah, now is the time to shine, right? Let's just get Gimme Ghoul. Get the Gimme. Utilizing Buddy Puffin. Getting ourselves these 2. Access to 1 Turo. I have 1 Turo in hand. No energies whatsoever. They can always clutch this one. Clutching this one is not the best thing ever. If they have balls, they don't have seemingly have. They can actually push it up with the Patcheran. So I don't know if I should slap down the Lunatone quite yet. I'm just gonna chillax here. I have nothing else, but I do have Lucario. Aura Jab could happen if I draw into an energy, which is hilarious. Getting that Mega Pokemon. They still need to actually get Turbo Energize action going. I don't know if they're gonna go for an Iono here. It would be nice if they Iono. We have 2, 4, 5 cards in hand. I didn't slap down Lunatone. I can always get Lunatone because of the Artisan. And there is going to be a Arven. Yeah. That's interesting. Turbo Energize. Do they have a way to get Mega Kangaskhan out the active position? Yeah, they have. Because of Yveltal, they poison themselves, they retreat, and Turbo Energize. And Mega Absol is gonna be doing a lot of crazy things. Our objective is to go after these 2 Mega Pokemon and knock them out. I know they can discard superior energy retrievals. They are actually powering up Kangaskhan. Interesting. They're not powering up Mega Absol. We have an Air Balloon. Not a lot is gonna happen right here. I'm gonna just get out Gimme Ghoul. Could evolve. It's already gonna get damaged, but we have Turo, so I wonder if they're gonna actually boss this up or not. Mega Lucario is here. I wonder. I'm just gonna end the turn and see what they come back with. They can knock out Solrock if they want to with the Mega Kangaskhan. I wonder what that's gonna do. We can punch into this Mega Kangaskhan. There's the Cornerstone, so that is actually the tech card for this matchup specifically. Their bench is already completely filled up with tons of Pokemon. Interesting. Just want to draw into like a Fighting Gong to get ourselves started. Release Determination, so no Iono played, unfortunately. Triple Gimme though. Suggested chains. Or actually subjecting chains. Oh yeah, they're just gonna poison themselves. That seems reasonable. Fighting Gong. And now the train departures. Let's get that energy. We can actually Air Balloon retreat and knock out the Yveltal, which is actually pretty good. Yeah, that is actually pretty good. Could allow us... But I want to draw more cards, right? But this is not bad. Attachment here. Air Balloon. Retreat. I could Artisan, get another Pokemon out, but I could potentially get trapped, so I'm gonna wait with that. They have E-Switch, they can actually knock out... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Attack! Mega Lucario! It's only slapping 100, but that's enough to knock out Yveltal. So we can focus on Mega Kangaskhan and Patcheran. Our hand contains literally no cards that we... yeah, contains no cards that we want to see in the discard pile. And if they attack with Mega Kangaskhan, we just need 1 energy. Okay, counter catcher. Who's it gonna be? Gimme. We have the Turo in hand. I don't know if they... Oh, it's counter gain. Counter gain with the claws of the Absol could become very, very devastating. Can also knock out my Lunatone right there. Actually, discard my Lunatone right there. I don't know if they're gonna go for Yveltal again. They need an additional energy on the Mega Absol. Mega Absol can get knocked out by... I have 2 retrievals in hand. That's just so silly. We have 5 cards in hand, so technically they can... I don't know if they want to. Bravery Charm. Yeah, perfect. That's perfect. I save my superior energy retrievals. I know my Lunatone goes down to the bottom of the deck, but that's just fine. But this is an answer against something like a Cornerstone, which is typically the auto win. So now we do have access to... they're gonna discard... Like, it doesn't matter what they discard. We can just boss up Kangaskhan and knock that out with the help of the Mega Brave attack. And then focus on all of our energy on the Pecharan. Claw of Darkness. Let's go. All my little gimmies. All my draw power is gone, funny enough. I know they can like still trap Solrock if they want to. I have Stretcher in hand. Yeah, the boss is gone. The boss's orders is gone. Luckily, we can actually go for... I have an air balloon, so it's probably better to get all of the tools removed. I'm gonna check real quick with the Artisan. Okay, it's time to check. I can go for the Vitality Band. Yeah, all the rest is irrelevant. Yeah, the Vitality Band is prized, so that's silly. Super silly. But not the end of the world. I'm not gonna evolve anything. I still have all of these Gholdengos. I probably will draw at least a couple of Gholdengo. But I don't want to slap all of them on the field. Although having tons of draw power feels nice. I'm just gonna wait. Yeah. Do I wait? They can trap, but I have time. And I have Turos, so might as well slap down 1 Lunatone. I know it could potentially get trapped, but I don't mind. Arven, I'll be going for Prime Catcher. If I had Vitality Band, this guy would have get knocked out, but it's fine. Attachment right here. We will Prime Catcher. The Kangaskhan. Yeah, I wanted to knock out Absol with the Vitality Band. I could not. And then I will also Stretcher up Solrock. And put an air balloon on one of these guys. So the less cards I have in hand, the better it actually is. Because otherwise they have options to discard them. Yeah. Mega Brave. Boom. Insane knockout. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. A bunch of Gholdengo. Sure. What are they gonna go for? Alright, my Vitality Band here is huge. If they ball something up during your next turn, this Pokemon cannot use Mega Brave, but I can use the Arrow Jab. And if they slap that Fez, exactly, we can just balls that up. So that's the Mega Lucario inclusion in the Gholdengo deck. It's super cool because not only do you, with Vitality Band, hit the perfect numbers to hit like Mega Absol out of existence. If it has the Bravery Charm, you cannot do it, but you can just play around. They're probably using Mega Kangaskhan at one point. Ooh, this is scary. Having Fez on board. Lively Stadium, more HP. This is our only stadium, by the way. So, yeah. We're gonna be trapped, but we can slap with Aura Jab, I suppose. I know they can penny it up. Penny with the terminal period. I know they're... Retrieval, no! Okay, let's see what we can grab. It is a Nuzball. Yeah, I'm just gonna slap with the Aura Jab. It's not looking too great, but the only thing I need to do is take care of this guy, and it's already damaged. I know they can like push damage from the Monkey Dory, retreat and stuff, but then they're leaving Mega Lucario alone. I know they're gonna get rid of Fez. I've already burned down my Stretcher, but I have the Nuzball, and the Nuzball can get us Genesect. So whatever they do, they're screwed. Genesect could get us 2 Gholdengo. Fezandipti can get us 3 cards. So I wonder what they're gonna decide. Both of these options are great. The Claw of Darkness. Pick the correct Pokemon, my friend. Yeah, the Fez is gone. This guy has 210 HP. Yeah, we can handle that, 210. That's like 5 energy, right? More draw power. So let's lead off with Nuzball, get ourselves Genesect. Use the Metallic Signal, getting ourselves 2 Gholdengo. What do we need? A bunch of energies, like double Earthen Vessel. There's still a lot of energies in the deck. We have 1 Gholdengo. We have 2 Gholdengo. Something like a Balsasaurus would also be great, I suppose. Let's lead off with coin bonus. Okay, that's not bad. We have an Arven, which means we can get more stuff. Coin bonus number 2. That's already 4 energies. 4 energies. Gonna have to go for another coin bonus. That's a Boss's Orders. Okay. With 2 prize cards remaining, this is a little bit they all have low HP, so we still need 5 energies for everything. If we Earthen Vessel, we have 4 energies. And there's the Vitality Band, which we got, so I think the best plan of action is to Arven. Get ourselves this, and that means that we have 6 energies and enough capabilities to KO. Let's go. Yeah, it's 250 that we need to dish. So, Earthen Vessel. Now that I think about it, Vitality Band could also be very hilarious. Metal Energy, Fighting Energy. So we have the Metal Energy right here. This guy has 210. I could draw, yeah, we can actually just get Earthen Vessel, that's 5, 250 is the KO. I could also use Vitality Band, by the way, but this seems better. Just get the KO, because with Lively Stadia sometimes it's a little bit difficult to like notice how much damage you need to dish. Let's go! And that is a little example on how that not only Prime Catcher, but Mega Lucario can help deal with Mega Kangaskhan and Mega Absol. Very unique approach on this Gholdengo, for sure. If they ever like Turbo Energize onto something like the Cornerstone, and if you were able to establish at least 1 energy on a Riolu, you do play a lot of fighting type energies. That means you're gonna be able to like Prime Catch it up and just deal with it. And then they are not only out of energy, but they're gonna have a hard time dealing with Mega Lucario in the slightest. Sometimes they slap down Fezandipti. There could be some clutch capabilities happening, but because we do play 2 copies of Turo and yeah, even Picnic Basket, we can even undo some damage on their side of the field, so Monkey Dories are not the worst thing ever. Okay, another game here. If you guys are enjoying the content, feel free to destroy the hell out of the like button with an Aura Jab. It is super effective, and I am forever grateful if you would take the time. Alright, another game. So we were able to showcase what it's actually all about using that Mega Lucario. Unfortunately, my Vitality Band was priced, otherwise I could have destroyed that Mega Absol. Sometimes Mega Absol does come back with a Bravery Charm, so I'm thinking about including maybe a Tool Scrapper in the 60. Now, we are going first. Let's see how that goes. Ooh, that is not great. We do start with Fez. I can get it out of the way with the help of Professor Turo. The Turo scenario can get the Fez back in hand. We do go first, so it all comes down to how it will flow. Earthen Vessel, okay. Buddy Puffin. Let's get a Riolu. Do we need Riolu in this matchup? It is priced. Mega Lucario, so that makes my life a little bit easier. Genesect is in there. Slap these down. Tinning is winning, as I always say. Let's get this. Metal and Fighting. And attachment going onto the Fezandipti. let's go. That's the only thing we can do from now. We still have 5 cards, so I hope the opponent Ionos us. They most likely will go for either Arven or Lily's Determination, so we are 100% depending on the very great top deck. It could be Nazball, it could be Arven, it could be something great, I hope. A Gholdengo could also work, because we do have an energy. We can start taking a KO with... but Charizard typically is a bad matchup, because Charizard has the Chew, and the Chew is very big trouble for... yeah, Gholdengo. Okay, it's even worse. It is even worse. It is going to be Eaton's Typhlosion. With Technical Machine Evolution as well. Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know how we can get ourselves started here. Maybe like... what can we draw? Gholdengo, then Retreat, then Turo, then another Gholdengo. That's an option, but not the best one. Definitely because they are... this is our worst matchup. I know we can like resort to Solrock, but at this point, the Quilavas out there will have tons of hit points. For all they know, we are actually having a very, very awesome hand, and then maybe they are forced to like proactively get out. No, it's another Cyndaquil. Yeah, Eaton's Typhlosion. This is not the matchup you want to see. Evolution time. There's gonna be 2 Quilava. How can we actually approach this matchup? Prime Catch Quilava, knock it out. Then they only have 1 Eaton's in the discard. Yeah, that's gonna be the main plan of action. Come on, top that Gholdengo. Cypher Maniac. Yeah. Okay, we have to buy ourselves some time. We have to buy ourselves some time. In order to do that, I will... I could Prime Catcher Cyndaquil. Yeah. This one is not gonna attack us, most likely. This one is currently in the active position. They don't run that many energies, so... yeah, so you only have 1 turn to do this. Then maybe like knocking out this Pidgey afterwards could be great. I also not use minor errand running, so we're just gonna go for Cypher Maniac, and I will get out Gholdengo. Gholdengo boss. Yeah, it's the only thing we can do for now. We can also get Lunatone and Solrock on board to draw even more cards. Yeah, we definitely need to draw part. This is a 2-prizer, so that's bad. We do buy ourselves 1 turn. Yeah. This is it. Just gonna have to pass the turn here. I could have attached an energy to the Fezandipti and then start sniping with that. Could have been hilarious. Did it buy enough turns? I know they're gonna go for like Eaton's Adventure. They can technically get 3 Eaton's Adventures from their deck because of playing... if they play 1, they can get another Quilava on board. Okay, Pidgeotto, also very scary to see. Maybe attacking with Fez was not the worst thing ever. But maybe all of their Eaton's Adventure cards are prized. No, that's the first one. Interesting. I cannot attack with Solrock, even if I want to go for the 2-shot. Maybe I should have attached to the Fez and start using the Cruel Arrow to some extent. Energy to the Cyndaquil. Quilava. Typhlosion. Bounded by the Journey. They will have all of them. So, yeah. How do we deal with this? There's still a world out there where we can, like... maybe they run out of gas if I just knock all of these out. 40. I can actually get Mega Lucario thrown up in the mix. It's That's not the worst thing ever. Yeah, but for now, yeah, maybe the boss was not the best thing ever. Coin bonus. I have to go with Riolu. Yeah. Attachment here. And then I'm gonna go for the stretcher. I can save my boss. Turo could be great to get rid of this guy, but I need Fez for next turn. Yeah. 100 damage. Boom. Okay, and now Typhlosion will destroy us. More boss. Okay, definitely did not need boss there. But yeah, seeing this matchup, can Lucario help us here? Probably not, because we have to two-shot and eat Typhlosion. At least with boss. Oh, we can go after Fez, we can go after Pidgeot maybe. So there is still a world out there where we can uptrade to Chew. But it doesn't look very good. There's a world out there where we draw into Solrock Energy Vitality Band. That means I can go after Pidgeotto for the knockout. Would help to push us to... well, I want them to get Pidgeot EX out, so I can knock that out. That's also an additional energy here. That's 2 energies in their discard pile. Lucario can deal with Fezandipti though, so that would be the dream. Getting Mega Lucario and getting balls. I did proactively burn my Prime Catcher, otherwise that would have been like Cypher Maniac situations where Cypher Maniac, get Mega Lucario, get Prime Catcher and go like that, but yeah. Now it seems a little bit more scary. Now we also don't have Hand Disruption, which makes things even worse. Arven. Okay, the Arven could allow us to get energy and stuff. Air Balloon. Yeah, not exactly the cards we were looking for. There's the Gong. Yeah, these are... Having the Fez also doesn't feel pretty good. Arven. Yeah, it's gonna have to be retrieval time. Nest Ball. Do I need Nest Ball or Fighting Gong? I could also Nest Ball. Get Gholdengo. And have some more draw power. Yeah. I know I'm setting up more Pokemon and they could have Bulbasaurs, but at this point we need to get rid of all their attackers. It's such a bad matchup. Such a bad matchup. Retreat. More draw power. Fighting Gong. Yeah, boss seems great. Oh. Yeah. Maybe they run out of steam. Maybe they don't find stretchers or anything. Boom. I know they're going down to 2 prizes. Turo, and then maybe Turo again, have Mega Lucario in the active position. It's just so silly. Nah, we're equal in prize trade, but for how long? The best plan would be Mega Lucario knocking out Fez. How many Eaton's Adventures do they have in the discard pile? 2. That's not a lot. Maybe there's 2 of them prized. That would be the dream. I'm not gonna bet on it though. It would be nice if 2 of them were priced, but most likely not. Oh, nothing? They already have one in hand. Flip the script. They need redeemable tickets? No. They don't need anything. 1 energy on the Pidgeotto. I I don't know if they're playing Rare Candy or not. There's a 2/2/2 line of Typhlosion in there. And maybe they whiff out on Typhlosion. Maybe there's a Typhlosion prize, so Eden's Adventure would not even help. They need Stretcher. We have draw power with Gholdengo, but I got rid of Air Balloon because Boss was more important. Buddy Buddy Puffin. Victini. What are they gonna do? I'm confused. Please attack me so we can go on to the next game. Riolo is waiting in the back, trying to eat up Fezandipti. It's gonna be more difficult as I did throw away my air balloon. So, should have probably gotten rid of the Turo instead. But I was already afraid. Okay, Iono. That is good. That's no Eden's Adventure. Energies. Okay. Redeemable ticket is here. So, my guess is that there's an Eden's Adventure cards, or 2 Eden's Adventure cards prized. They didn't draw into Stretcher or Typhlosion, so they need Rare Candy afterwards, which is also pretty good. In our situation, I'm gonna reshuffle because there were a lot of important cards here, and I can also draw some more with the Gholdengos. There's also a world where we can Turo this turn and then have... I think Mega Lucario is still prized, right? Yeah, Mega Lucario is still prized. Hilarious. That is hilarious. Anything else I need? Slap down. Anything else I need? Not really. Going bonus. There's a retrieval. Yeah, I guess at this point we just have to go full gas. Another coin bonus. And then lead off with like Mega Lucario in the active position for some reason. If I can find it from the prizes at least. Slap that here. There's also a world where we attack with Lunatone as a 1-prizer. There is a world where we can do that. So maybe it is better for us to... There's retrievals, 4 of them. Okay. Get rid of this, get rid of that. We already have sufficient stuff here. Get all of these. They probably will not Iono again. Probably. Don't quote me on that. Attachment here. Then we can Nazball, get a Solrock. So it all comes down to what we draw from the prizes, right? We can get Fighting Gong, get the Lunatone. And then attack with Make It Rain 2 energies. If we go down, we can try attack with Mega Lucario or attack with Solrock, depending on the situation. What do we get? Where's the Mega? Where is Mega Lucario? There's an Air Balloon, which could be useful to draw cards. I have still... We're gonna be ahead in the prize trade, but it's gonna be very difficult. I don't know if they have drawn themselves into some great cards. They have Fez. They also need Rare Candy. So maybe they had a Rare Candy in deck and they shuffled it back in. Okay, Pidgey coming back to reshuffle the deck. Tinning is winning is what they're saying. Iono again! How are they playing so many Ionos? And I still have not found my Mega Lucario. Turo here. Yo. Interesting. We are oh, they have a Rare Candy. Typhlosion is here. But if we knock out, this is the last Typhlosion they have. It's the last of them. So if we deal with that, we should be fine. There's Pidgeot EX. I don't know if they're playing something like a Blood Moon in this 60. In their Dragapult. 3/3/2 line of Typhlosion. They probably need to shuffle them in. And since there's a lot of 2-prizers on board, this feels like a very great position to be in. In our discard pile, there's 2 energies, so if we get knocked out, that's 3. We can still throw up this one if we need to. But we will need the draw power of Gholdengo in combination with Fez. I know all my energies are on the bottom of the deck. And we need... energies are not the worst, but a retrieval would be great. Retrieval will not... there's 2 retrievals in there. Secret box! Ooh! Secret box... What's gonna happen? Mega Lucario still lurking in the prizes? Maybe it's not a bad idea to actually include one copy of Iono. Iono into the big Mega Lucario is a very great combo. So what have we noticed? Premium Power Pro could be a very good one instead of Vitality Band. And something like, oh, the Gravity Mountain. We'll push this to lower HP though if they slap that down. Yeah. Premium Power Pro could be a great card. Include in here and an Iono. I don't know where we could make room for any of that, but let me know down below in the comments how you feel about this current archetype. This helps us out. That means with one retrieval, we can get there. We only need 3 energies this time. And same goes for Pidgeot. Going all the way to 250, making our life a little bit easier. Don't even know if they have access to the fire type energy here. Yeah, they don't. That is insane. They did leave Pidgeot EX in the active. We have Thorough, 3 copies of Balsasaurus that we can draw. So, time to draw. We have the energies, there's 5 of them, and that's perfect knockout for Pidgeot EX. That's crazy. Picnic basket, absolutely doing nothing. Yeah, it's gonna have to be retrieval, get rid of these, and since they slapped down their own Gravity Mountain, this is enough to take them down. That's the most hilarious part about all of this. I could Turo some stuff up, but we're not gonna do that. I could Turo up and then actually set up the Solrock if I wanted to. So Pidgeot EX annihilated. Now the only thing that is standing in our way. Yeah, we have Mega Lucario and the retrieval. Okay. Luckily the retrieval has been found, otherwise I needed to find boss. And then boss with Mega Lucario is game. As mentioned here, we only slap 130. Is Vitality Band already in there? It is not. Vitality Band could get the job done, by the way. If we leave Gravity Mountain where it's at, I could see myself like with a retrieval by itself. I already have enough, so I have Metal Energy, I have 3 energy, so we came out on top against this very, very scary matchup. Oh, they even have Bravery Charm. The Gravity Mountain did not have to come down. It did not. And it's just for fun purposes. I will try and find Balsasaurus so Mega Lucario can deal with Fezandipti, which would be a very nice way to end this video. I already have retrieval, but imagine my retrieval was prized. I could not find enough energies. This would be a very great twist. Let's go. Also, I could win with finding Vitality Band, so there's like 1,000 ways this could be awesome. Yeah, the Gholdengo is gone. Let's go Riolu, because this is a Mega Lucario video. We have to give it the benefit of the doubt. There's the Arven. Interesting. With the Arven is no... If I had Prime Catcher, it would have been great. We do not. Oh, here's the Balsasaurus, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Lucario time. Bossing up the Fez. Let's go with the Aura Jab. And now you've seen everything there is to know about Mega Lucario Gholdengo. So we can even accelerate energies onto the Fez to start sniping later. So it's a very funky combo, that Aura Jab. So if you enjoyed the video, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. And also go check out the sponsors. They make the daily content possible here. DragonShield.com for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. 5% off using that coupon, Zablos5. There's PokemonStore.com for your TCG Live code card needs. 5% off as well using that coupon, ZabdosTCG. And CardMarket.com for European players where you're able to buy as well as sell cards to people all across Europe. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this unique build on Gholdengo, and I will see you guys tomorrow for more Pokemon TCG Adventure. See you then. Peace.